I literally, I see fixed camera angle and my brain immediately goes to the tank controls. Even though I was playing this for 4 hours yesterday, I still just like default
Where are we,
to
Oscar?
wanting to use
At the
tank
halls of
controls. Like,
residence of
why?
Hochstadt University.
Uh,
And do we
we're at the
really have to
halls
stop here?
The situation
of
is
what?
incompatible with the
We're at a
pursuit of our journey.
university.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way.
So yeah, we got through the first
Some
area
sort of
yesterday.
train
We are
winding
now
thing just
somewhere
hanging around in
else.
this weirdo station.
Took the train
I have
to
seen
a
nothing that fits
place.
that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Hello, Stunod 4. How are the DKs going?
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're
Man,
right.
I feel like
I'm gonna go see if
whenever
I can
you
find
ask
it.
someone the mission, like the mission option is literally always just like you ask them the mission and they just say like, I don't know, man. Surely there's a solution out there somewhere.
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train.
Okay.
Oscar?
In a while.
You know, actually let me not be stupid and just ask him everything before I leave. But I guess we have to remember all the way back.
Everything okay?
Yes,
Like yesterday, like an hour into stream, we did that thing where we put the key into the side of the train and it spun the train. I guess we really were winding up the train and that's how it runs. But I guess I'm
This
gonna have
train
to
might
do
be a
that
wonder
again.
of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to.
Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valadilen. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover
Rex
after
is
all.
free. Once you get into the
Nothing is
position,
left
Rex
to
is
chance
completely
in a
free.
railroad network.
You agree with me then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on
No, Kate Walker.
Alright.
Oscar?
In a while, Kate Walker.
Do you think it's the same Kate Walker and they just copy pasted it to the end of like all of his voice lines? It sounds like the same Kate Walker. He's very consistent. Well, oh, there's the train. I'm sure there's something stopping me from just winding up the train, like the machine isn't there. Cool, a bird. Seeing some mammoths in the background. You know, I do kind of wonder about the world of Syberia. Where the fuck are we? Like, we've stopped the train in like a ruined village?
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the
It
Valadilen
does?
station.
Okay.
I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Gotta find a way of getting the train up here. Like, the world of Syberia feels like it's almost our own, except then they just drop this on you, and it's like, no. New York exists in Syberia, and lawyers and cell phones exist, but also this exists, and it's just like, what, what is this? I'm tiny in the background. I'm trying to get Kate Walker onto the previous screen. Come on, Kate. How do I did come from this direction, right? How did I There's like no way back. Hello? There's just a wall here. There's gonna be some way to interact with this that gets her to actually go. Hello? Yes, we are still in Europe. We took the train, and if you think about how trains work, if we took a train and starting in Europe, I suppose you could get to Africa or Asia, but that would be a really long train ride. So we are still in Europe. I am currently trapped on this screen. I can't figure out how to get her to leave. Like, didn't I come from here? This is the path. It's not complicated. This is just the path, and I can't... She won't go. There's just an invisible wall in the way now. Okay, have we made it to Russia? Because we're on our way to Syberia. I'm on my way to St. Ives. I think I might reset the game. I think I broke it somehow. She won't leave. I think I broke it somehow. I'm checking the VOD. I mean, I came from there. There's nowhere else I could have... I wasn't paying super close attention because, I mean, I was just walking around. But... pressing A doesn't do anything. There's not like a door there or anything like that. This is a weird problem to have. Oh, no, yeah, there you go. That's the problem. I didn't come from there. I came from here. Okay. Look, I wasn't paying super close attention because it just looks like that's the path. It just looks like that's the path. Oh, well. No. Okay, come on, Kate, go. I'm gonna be complaining about this the whole time. How do you screw up the controls in a game like this? Like, what have they...
Kate
Oh,
Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in
took a look at the
charge now.
remaster yesterday and they're doing away
Okay.
with the fixed
But
camera.
why
How
would these
does
gentlemen
the
want to see me
remaster
at
look?
all?
They do not say why.
Syberia
Just that it's very
remastered.
important.
I don't recognize that room. Looks pretty good. I'm just looking at like a screenshot of the hotel. That's like one of the first results on Google Images. Looks pretty good. Directors want to meet with me. They have a video comparison that runs through several screens and has the OG on the side. I did find out yesterday that there is a Syberia 4. It doesn't have a number on it. But they did make Syberia 1, 2, and 3, and then make a fourth game as well. It's funny, I really do kind of wonder where the plot of this is going. I feel like the plot of this game is very kind of normal so far, where it's just like, oh yeah, you know, you are Kate Walker, a lawyer who's trying to find the guy so that you can close the deal. But I read like the first sentence. I read like the first sentence of the plot summaries for the sequels, and the summaries are just like, you know, the game follows Kate Walker, who is now in the care of the so and so people in the what's it called kingdom, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, where are we going with this one? Like, something tells me that we're not just going back to New York, mission accomplished at the end of this game.
I need a key.
Looks like we're in, not Russia. This is not Russian. If you have a problem, call 27666742. Why did that not actually write? Thank you, Notepad. 27666742. Cell phone. It's great that even in these places we still get reception. If I were like singular, I would have made sure that this phone had my logo on it to show off how good our cell service is.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
Number sign.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press
Uh-oh.
2. If you are using the Conningpass lock, press 3.
I
If
have
you are
no idea
using
what
the
kind of lock this
Bergstadt
is.
lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up. Star.
Your combination number.
Shit. You can't hang up. There's no hang up. Those are locations. Hang on. Can you repeat that?
Welcome to the...
To start, press the number sign.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using
I feel like it's the
Morloff
Barack lock.
press
I feel like we're pressing 4. That sounds more familiar. The Barack Obama lock.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Lower and raise the water level. Sure, 1.
You want to raise the water level in the Bergstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star.
This is...
To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Can if I just mash the star, we can speak to a live representative, right? Just get me a person.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press
Wait, I pressed
2.
the wrong one. I pressed the wrong button. 4.
If you want to
Raise the water level.
You want to raise to confirm your choice.
To confirm your choice, press star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional
Oh my
technician
god.
is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available.
Oh my
We will
god, dude.
reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please
And
operate
you
the
go
lock
through all that
system
shit, and then
manually.
they're just like,
We
anyway.
apologize for delays to our
No.
services.
That's a good one. Okay, well, guess I'll have to do it myself. I do like point and click adventure games. I don't really play enough of them. It's not a genre that I like. I'm constantly devouring more point and clicks, and that I've played all the classics and that stuff. I play them sometimes, but I like them. They're always fun. I've pretty much liked all of them I've had to play on Xbox so far, of which I guess there are a couple. Not really point and click, but you know, adventure type games like this.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Alright. You know, we never found out what the deal was with the bakery. There must just be no deal with the bakery, and they just put useless NPCs in the game for flavor. Yeah, there it is written on the floor. We are in there. Cool mammoth. A lot of mammoths in this game. It's kind of intimidating to come to a new area like this, though. There's so many new screens that I have to investigate. We're just, like, in a lecture hall. There's a thingy up there, and there was, like, a dude taking a nap. How do I get to the thingy, and how do I get to the nap guy? Actually might not be possible. And this is just nothing for now. I think this is just nothing.
No point. It's...
No need to go down there. It's a weird place, like we're in like a museum at a university or something. And then right outside the university is just like a bombed out, ruined village. Also, dams. We're doing like the first area had like an Art Nouveau thing, and then this place has got like an Art Deco thing going on.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No,
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Hold up, there's something over there. Not what I came over here for, but sure, what did I get? It's a book. Oh, it's Amerzone. Amerzone is canon? Amerzone, Memories of an Expedition. This is the B SoCal game from before Syberia. The red Amerzone cuckoo. This sub something of the sub. What is that word? Sub yak? Species. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what it would be. It's just the font and the pixelization makes it really hard to read this. Now that you point it out. Common, I mean, that's not important. Habitat and food. They inhabit the more isolated and dense areas of the Amazon forest. It's honestly easier to read on stream. There's my excuse. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely life, its lonely existence. It's kind of sad. Lives a lonely existence. Anyways, a bunch of crap I'm not reading, but that's cool. Are any of these books... The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. I hope that this... I feel like this area is going to end with me having to solve some kind of puzzle where I have to know things about plants and birds and stuff. Why did Kate just like auto walk out of here? Oh, now there's a guy. So I can't go
Hello.
back up.
Shh, don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you...
Can't you see?
What are you looking...
None of your business. Now, if you don't,
Professor Pons, you say?
would you mind working elsewhere, please?
Okay, that's nothing. And that's also nothing. Okay. Well, there's the library, I guess. This is, yeah, I don't know. It's intimidating to go to a new area. There's so much stuff I have to look through. I keep going. Yes, there's another door. There might be like a door off to the right as well. Something, possibly. Oh, these are gonna be the people. These are gonna be the people. They're like weird comedy-looking dudes, too.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do
Ah,
this.
yes, a clockwork train. It
clockwork
makes
train?
perfect
That's
sense.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
The wall?
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a
These people
decision
think they
is a
live in
correct one,
Attack on
since it's
Titan.
in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
You see, I didn't actually intend.
No, not really. You mean to say...
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss, in...
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its...
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valadilen more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir is...
Not really.
a kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school. If
Okay.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon.
Wait,
here
what
in
does that have to
Bachstadt,
do
would
with
you?
anything?
absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barakstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Bachstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't.
Bird is a question as well.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is...
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away, exotic...
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
Man, I wonder if there's a
poison
whole game
chalice
about that
indeed.
or something.
It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it...
Well,
Does the name
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg, I remember speaking...
Idealistic? I'll grant you that, but bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons and not many
had an
that
unhealthy passion for mammoths.
Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far.
My assessment...
Okay,
What about the
hiatuses.
bandstand, then? Is that the work of a...
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visit.
No, not at all.
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago.
Almost
Yes, a
50
very
years
long
ago.
time ago.
How old are these
The very
people?
year I was nominated to this position, in fact.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball...
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Alright, well, these people are not that
Can you
helpful.
Miss, your insistence is almost
And yeah,
verging-
if you ask
We
for help,
cannot
they just
constantly
say
be at
no.
your dis- If you don't...
just like every other
Here
NPC
we
in
are,
this
busy
game.
Chat already?
Thank you for a
And thank
If you ask them for help, they just say, no, go away, figure it out. So wait, what did
Gentlemen,
talking to these
forgive
people
me.
little
actually
problem.
They are kept to what?
Nor trick.
tell me?
You see, I didn't actually.
No, not
You have arrived a little late in.
But
Yeah, they just
A
like yap
kerfuffle.
we
about
have an excellent.
stupid things. They don't.
I haven't introduced.
These people don't help very much.
Haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology.
Perfectly well, my dear.
Pure.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly.
Indeed, the situation.
A train should first stop.
Yep,
Here we
Already.
yep.
And
Ask about the train and they just say, that's right, you should leave with your train. It's like, well. Alright, so. That sort of left me with no more of a clue. I have to get the key. They didn't give me an item, no.
no point. It's
It's become less of a no point it's locked game. It's become more of a no point it's locked game and less of a no need to go down there game.
Excuse me, sir. Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
yes, probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
Alright,
It wasn't really
mission?
my intention to stop off here, but
indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and...
actually, I'm here because I've been.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, no, I haven't come here to study.
Well,
And you hope you...
I'm not altogether sure, but you see,
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you.
the pro.
You see?
these people are all useless. The NPCs in this game are so... It's like, it is like a recurring bit that they're all just like stupid and useless and just like to talk about things that have nothing to do with Kate's mission.
I feel I've lost my way a little here.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is...
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing experience.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today.
Oh no, I'm not the engineer. The
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented...
He designed the
a train.
bandstand in the
He
main
designed the
square.
bandstand in the main square. To think that he was...
yes. I think I can believe that. My
Bird?
train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems...
Are there?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now,
Yeah, the info in that book
Amazon.
is gonna
That's
be actually
Amazon?
useful, isn't it?
Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
Where's the
I'm
Amazon?
sorry, my
What is
dear,
the
one
Amazon?
cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization.
Thank you very much.
Well,
If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you,
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon.
we are talking about the same plant then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy
maybe...
fruits.
I don't
found
know
a
how
book
this
about
came
the
up as a
Amazon,
topic, but
and
probably
it
it's in
says
the
that there are
book.
even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Barrackstadt.
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible, but,
And
you
we're
should
gonna
ask
have to,
the
like,
station master.
use the plant to
He's
get the bird to
growing
do
greenhouse at our
something.
university, so
The
he's
station
up to you more.
master. Okay, so there is a station master
I'll
back
leave.
there somewhere. So, like, hold up. Let me actually read this book full of stuff that I said I didn't want to read. Yeah, Forest Sauvignon grapes. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of Forest Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. May sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Alright. Parasitic behavior. The red Amazon. Wait. What is this then? This is the red. Delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. This is too many words. This is too many words. We'll come back to that, but that's what the deal with the grapes is.
No point. It's Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Okay. Where am I? Oh, here I am. I'm like, she's hiding behind the thing.
This thing's jammed.
It's jammed because we need an egg to put there. That's the egg spot. Yeah, something about like the tone of this game is very, I don't know, it's kind of subtly funny. The way like we're doing all this ridiculous stuff, and meanwhile we keep getting phone calls from random characters that we've never met before that are just like yelling at Kate for different reasons. And we're out here like trying to figure out this thing about grapes, and anyone you ask about it just starts yapping about something totally unrelated. The characters in this game are like all insane, every single one of them. Well, here's some boat people. We gotta open the lock
there,
for them.
on the boat.
Gotta open the lock gate.
mademoiselle.
My husband say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
Like, I just... Kate is definitely, like, the most normal person here.
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very... Lawyer! Good job! A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. Lawyer always ask a lot. Can we change the subject, please? I really don't... I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean, it's a total joke. How do you remove a train that can't move in the first place? We know nothing of train. You up your own creek. Your generosity warms my heart.
Kate just comes in mad at these
I have a
people.
little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge? Lock closed. Barge blocked. But if the locks were
Oh, I
open,
see. We're gonna have them use
okay
the
to tow
barge
my
to tow the
then?
train over to the wall.
Ah, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money. Right. And how much do you want? He want $150. $150? I don't have that much.
$150?
Let me offer you 75.
Oh my god.
Nice. $125. Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more. Correct. You have barge for $100. Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Alright, I have to find $100 now. These people aren't gonna know anything about the birds and stuff.
Have you ever seen... Niet. Never go... Do you know if I can... Niet. Yeah? It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other.
Father, I speak not full. Maria, break full.
Excuse me? My husband say need money for leave. $100 no... How would you know, a fancy lady like me? Really?
Alrighty then, so I have to find $100. Money got added as a thing I can ask people, so I guess now I might have to go around to all the people and ask them for money. Yeah, $100 in Europe. I'm sure someone is just carrying $100 cash on them. Just in case, I don't know, they teleport to America all of a sudden. Like maybe on the other side of the tracks. I haven't been over here yet. I have $7 from when you were in New Jersey in 2007. That's pretty cool. Oh, can I not? Are the birds... Yeah, the birds are very territorial. Okay, so we need the grapes to get these birds to, like, shove off, and then we can go up that ladder. Makes sense. Point and click character energy. They come up and explain that they have some incredibly weird situation they have to resolve, and they need exactly $7.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
The $5 bill. Who even is on a 5? It's a good question, but it's not Lincoln. It's not gonna be Lincoln, right? It is Lincoln. Holy shit, he's on there.
Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like
No.
that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I didn't think this guy was gonna have...
Oscar?
in
I
a
didn't
while.
think this guy was gonna have money. But I had to check. Alright, well, where does that leave me? Ask the rectors and the scientist for money. There's no way either of them are gonna have it. But if I can ask for money, then like... it's a question for a reason, you know? Maybe. Guy, do you happen to have $100 I can borrow?
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want?
Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I...
My dear, it would be a pleasure, but you see, I bear...
Sorry.
However,
No
if
money.
we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards
Oh, okay,
people
the
who
rectors are
perform
gonna
some
have a
service
job
it.
for me.
This is our dear rector's jurisdiction, however.
I'll...
Sorry?
I figured I would go talk to them and they would just get involved in like a 10-minute long Three Stooges comedy routine in front of me instead of answering my question.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing...
A little problem, a little...
They are kept to oneself.
Nor trains.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Oh no, not at all.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you
Okay,
consider
so we gotta
working
get the
again.
egg from the
With
bird,
pleasure.
which probably means
What do I
going
have
up the
to do?
ladder, which probably means getting the
Unfortunately,
grapes.
my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are
I
going
think that's
to
what's
have
going
to
on.
be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself
Well, my dear colleague,
All
Here we
right,
are, already.
Thank you.
so
and thank
I gotta find a place that has the grapes, I think, is what this is coming down to. I think we have to go find the grapes. And no one seems to know. I'm gonna ask these dudes again. They're just gonna give me, I think they give you a useless answer. But I'm gonna ask these dudes again if they know about the grapes.
Gentlemen,
A little.
They are kept
Nor.
you wouldn't know.
absolutely.
Absolutely
What
none.
we mean, of course, is that we are
They're
absolutely
positive there is
positive.
none.
Really? Are you sure? Because
I read in a
I read
book
in a
that it
book.
has
Out of
some.
The
No.
assistant rector means to say that our pride.
Yes, that's
Move
right.
your train.
Don't
Okay,
forget the
so
regulations,
useless.
miss. Don't forget them. Train.
Here, all.
Thank.
And
Want a magic quest to find grapes? I guess so. I don't know, man. This place is way too big. The grapes are just gonna be like on a desk somewhere, and I just won't be able to find them. I have no faith in myself or the game. And this dude also was just like, grapes? I'm a professor. What would a lonely professor know about grapes? And so he's like not gonna help me.
do excuse, Professor.
What is it you...
If I were to say
Oh, let's see.
Some kind of
We are talking
tropical
about the same
shrub.
plant,
It's a
then.
rare
It is
shrub.
a
I
very
found a
rare
book
shrub
about
with
it.
small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon.
Amazon Sauvignon plants
No.
here? No?
You should
No,
ask
I
the
don't think
station
so.
master. He's the
Highly
keeper of the
impossible. What for?
greenhouse.
You should ask
Yeah, okay, so that's what he said.
Sorry?
So there's just gonna be some part of that greenhouse that has a dude in it that I haven't like walked over to yet. I just gotta look in the greenhouse harder and we'll find the dude maybe. Maybe it's this guy. There's no way it's this guy. This guy is just here to like be a weirdo.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big wraps.
Just who?
Hey.
Yeah, it's just this guy. But like this place is huge and there could just the station master could be anywhere. I don't know. I'll check the others. Like I went to where the ladder was on the other side of the train, but I didn't go to the other side of the other side. You know what I mean? I could check there. Maybe. Like this way. Looks promising. No, no longer looks so promising. There's nobody here. And this door is totally not gonna open. Can't go that way. Alright, never mind. It was nothing. Great. This was my brilliant lead. That was definitely gonna be correct, and no. Amazon was only on PC. I have not played it. I don't really know anything about it. I think that game is from like the year 2000 or something. Let's see. Yeah, 1999. So that kind of predates the Xbox a little bit, you know? Apparently it has a PlayStation port. Wait, hold up. PlayStation 1, EU, December 13th, 1999. At PMC Trilogy, Pip game. Yeah, he has played Syberia. Where the hell is the station master? Pip number 1135. Alright, someday. Wait, is it right next to Gran Turismo 2? That's like pretty funny. Any set of like 5 or 10 Pip games is pretty funny though. Oh, here we go. Where am I?
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
It's also right after Track and Field 2000. Oh man, dude, unironically, in the upcoming Pip season, I'm pretty sure that International Track and Field is one of like the top 5 games.
All around the world here to study zoology and
It's,
botany,
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think
And it isn't still
I don't know
today,
how
then?
PMC's gonna feel about it, but I know that personally, International Track and Field is a lot of fun.
Where might
I'm
I
looking
find
forward
some
to that
forest
stream.
Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well...
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea.
This
it's all
guy's
the
like
same to me.
BSing me.
Gotta go.
What do you mean, gotta go?
Wait, don't go! You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight.
Well,
with
it's
me.
progress because I got an NPC to leave. Maybe I can take... What do we have here? FM is right there. Oh man, that's an incredible stretch of games. I got a hook. I like games like that. I think that like it is obviously just a game about mashing buttons, but I don't know. It kind of has a it has a real charm to it, I think, in its presentation. I just love the idea of doing all the different track and field sports where you mash the buttons in different ways and try to, I don't know. I think it's fun, but I'm weird. So what do I do with my hook? I'm gonna go check the lock gate. I can't imagine. Oh, I found him again. Hello.
Excuse me,
Can't you see I am? Well, I am.
I'm looking for a kind of little
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berry.
Funny you should mention it. That's exact...
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same. to me.
Red
We don't
currants.
grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually
Did I read a
cultivated
book that
here
said that?
in the famous Barukstadt University aviary itself.
I think that must have been in that second book that I just didn't even attempt to read because it was boring looking.
I don't know why.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
The sailors on the barge reckon they...
Miss, really?
Right. I need cash. I need it to get my train out of your station, because my train is getting in...
Look, lady, I'm only a station master. I got...
All these
Bird?
birds in a...
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the...
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
Wasn't a
Whoa.
good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean.
Nightmare.
That's one trick.
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for...
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to...
You poor soul.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice.
Well,
I'm looking for a...
maybe.
But you see, I have just read a...
Uh,
I don't... But you're the master.
Nobody tells me anything.
I won't
Welcome to...
I don't know what the hook is gonna do. I just have a hook. I haven't found the use for that one yet. And this, I think they said required a key.
That looks broken.
That looks broken. And like using a hook on this is not gonna magically fix it. It's gonna smash it with my hook hand. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back to the professor and see if he says something different now, but the professor did say to talk to him, and he said talk to the professor, so the people are just, like, not... The people, as usual, are not being very helpful.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor,
What is it you...
you wouldn't know where the forest...
why do you...
I read about it in a...
try going to see the station master.
It's actually he who sent me to you.
Yeah,
I
alright.
thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist.
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake.
Nobody tells me anything here. That's
Nobody tells me anything.
not the first time I've heard that.
The rectors.
All right.
Alright, to the rectors then. Hey, it's not French. This B so-called is Belgian. There's a difference.
Gentlemen, forgive me for...
A little problem.
They are kept...
Nor
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist.
I'm not sure why they're
and what
being
they
so
said really didn't convince me that there wasn't
like
any
this
here.
about it too. Like, just tell me where the grapes are.
Quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare...
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
This guy is
Your
like
garden?
ratting them out.
So, there is a garden
The other
in
two are like,
Bachstadt?
no, there are none.
Oh,
The
the
third guy
garden.
is just
Well,
like,
if there was one, it would be only a little
just ruining
garden
their whole
hidden behind the
plan.
station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away.
We would wait impatiently every...
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Bachstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would...
You would...
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined.
Don't worry, I have no...
Alright, great.
Here,
They're running
all right,
like a
thank you,
bootlegging
and-
operation here. Gotta go find their grapes. I'm just gonna, I don't think talking to this guy is gonna matter, but I'm doing it because I don't want to not do it and then have to come back later.
Professor,
So we're just doing it.
What is it?
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it.
So you don't deny.
Why, seeing as the rectors have let you into our little secret, I even converted part of the laboratory into a fermenting room for Amber's own Sauvignon wine production. Of course, I cannot produce wine in large...
And what about your students?
Oh, you know how students are. After all, a chemical reaction is still a chemical reaction, even when grapes are involved. And malolactic fermentation takes time. Sometimes strange odors begin to waft through the corridors.
Incredible. Totally incredible. You are...
I'm not sure whether I should take that as a compliment.
2 A's. Well,
Sorry?
that's not that helpful. But maybe now the dude will let me into his garden. Hello? Please. Please go. Thank you. Please.
Excuse me.
Can't you see I...
You have been playing with me, haven't you?
Not at all.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery.
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on the side thing we got going.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation?
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not...
Can you open the gate to the garden?
Sure.
Now we're threatening this guy with the cops if he doesn't let me into their garden. Alright, well, we're gonna get the grapes. We're going to use the grapes to scare off the birds by the ladder. Then go up the ladder, fix the mechanical eagle, which will then collect their eggs, which we will then take and use to fix the thing, which we will then use to get $100, which we will use to pay the boat dude to tow the boat. And then he can't tow the boat because the lock gate is closed. And I don't know how to fix that part. So hopefully we find a key at some point in all of this.
Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is a reputation in the...
I understand.
Thank you.
And also, hopefully, the eagle doesn't need fixing with anything other than a hook. Maybe we can just, like, hit the eagle with the hook and it'll start working again. This garden looks really miserable. This is a depressing screen. It's very, I don't know, sky's all gray and stuff. The grass is kind of thin. But if it works, I guess. Cool. These birds were like pissed. I feel like they're not like I understand if they're like geese. I don't want to fuck with geese. But I feel like these little birds should not have been stopping her from climbing up the ladder. The birds were super pissed and like territorial of their ladder. Oh, or I can just get the eggs. Wait, impossible to reach it? No, it's just right there. Maybe if I had a hook? Can I hook them? No. Okay, well, impossible to reach it. The eggs are right there. What? Am I like looking at something wrong? That impossible to reach it.
Impossible to reach it.
And my hook is not getting me anything. My hook is not getting me anything. Uh-oh. Impossible to reach it. I wonder if this game hasn't had any like item combining puzzles. I don't know, maybe there's like a branch around here or something and we attach the hook to the stick and then use that. But I don't even think there is like, I don't think there are controls for combining items. I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, that's a big problem. Because now I've been everywhere, and I just don't have an item that I need. I don't have a couple items that I need, actually, because I still don't have whatever items I need to open the lock gate as well. I'm checking the garden again. I feel like I didn't check that as thoroughly as I could have. Also, the lecture room, like that, like lecture hall place is kind of interesting. I haven't had to do anything there yet, so like maybe there's just some kind of thing that's there now. The sleeping dude woke up and he left his, you know those like, these are like toys. It would be like a plastic hand at the end of a long rod, and then you would have like a little handle. And when you pull the trigger on the handle, it would open and close the hand, like those grabbers. I need one of those. That would be perfect right now.
I don't need that for the time being.
This is nothing. This gate that has like a little dirt path out to it, I think that's just nothing. I think there's nothing out here. What do you mean? You can tell an item's not gonna work if you have it equipped like this. Oh, that was, back there. That bush was, it had the special Amazon grapes that we used to get the birds to go away so that I could climb up this ladder. And there's definitely not, like, an item up the ladder or anything in this, like, intermediate room that we weirdly go to. And there's definitely nothing up here other than this with the eggs that I can't reach. Impossible to reach it. And there's nothing else I can interact with. And we see that when I equip the hook, we've got the X icon, which means wrong item, so no. Yeah, like you know, exactly. You get like, you attach the hook to some kind of pole to get like a long, far away item reaching type thing. And it just, but like this game doesn't seem like it has item combining mechanics, so it's not gonna be that, I don't think. But clearly there's some item somewhere that I have to go pick up. So I'm just gonna pretty much reinvestigate the whole map, I think, at this point. I think it's time to reinvestigate everything. Yeah, maybe when you pick the... Ah, a thing is happening.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our...
I brought you a bottle of wine.
I'm very touched.
Alright.
Thank you.
I don't know what that's gonna do, but maybe we'll give it to the boat people in exchange for... Yeah, I think we're now gonna start bartering with the wine, right? Literally, that's my first thought, Gnome. I'm like, how does the wine get me those eggs? Do we... This is where the boat people are. I think it's time to start bartering with the wine. No, they don't care. They don't even want it.
Hey there,
Guten Tag!
my husband. I have a lock, but if the locks were open, it's not. Excuse my. How would?
Everyone else that I know of. Everyone else that I know of already is involved. Like, I don't think I can bribe. I'm gonna go to the, I'm gonna check my other NPCs with the wine, but actually, have I just tried going south here before? Is there something down this way? I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no, because of the giant gate in the foreground, but, just checking. And I never made that connection, but the interactive ring icon, it does look like Latro. It really does. It's the quest icon from The Lord of the Rings Online.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Just who?
Hey.
Listen.
Like, though it's the ring and it's like glowing slightly, that's exactly what it is.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor,
What is it?
I'll leave.
Sorry?
Yeah, this dude. Maybe, was there someone we talked to in the library? I don't actually remember. I'm checking. I'm checking that.
Excuse me. Can I just?
No.
You could be a.
Keep
Can I disturb you for a
in
second?
case you haven't
No.
noticed.
And you're just not talking, and you're just not talking. Okay, so none of these people. And I don't suppose I can use the wine on you? No.
Hello.
Shh.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What do you,
None of your business.
Professor?
Would you mind working elsewhere?
Hello.
Shh.
I'm
Wait.
sorry.
Can't you?
What are you looking?
None of your business.
I don't got a
Now,
lot
if
of
you
time
don't
before Professor
mind,
Pons.
Professor
Professor
would you
Pons, you
mind
say? Okay, no, I don't think that's useful information. Well, it's not the library. I feel like the wine's not going to be given to someone maybe, but the wine is going to be like poured down a drain to activate some kind of thing. Or the wine might just be one of the items that we stick in the train. The wine could just be a train item. Like the cylinders and the little dancing people statue. Yeah, weirdly, this room is kind of just nothing.
No point.
I'm gonna see if I can just put it in the train. It might just be put it in the train, and I'm just wasting my time here. But if it is just a train item, then I have no idea what to do. And there's probably just something in the corner of some room that I have to pick up that I just haven't found. Although I know that I can go. I know I can go right here. I've done it before. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't actually. Never mind. I've not done it before. And dumping wine on this control panel is not gonna accomplish anything. That
I need a key.
pretty clearly needs a key-shaped key. What is this
That
anyway?
looks broken.
That looks broken. We hook it? If we whine it? No. It's not there, but maybe in this cabinet. This cabinet doesn't have anything actually. I guess we're fine then. Oh, my luggage. My luggage made it onto the train somehow.
No point weighing.
No point weighing myself down. Can't like put the bottle of wine in the ice bucket or anything. This is all sort of dumb though. It's like clearly not that. So the wine is not a train item though. And I'm pretty sure this guy is completely useless for helping me solve puzzles. Like, he's got nothing. He's just like the, I'm the train, talk to me when you're ready to leave type of guy.
Oscar.
No.
Yeah, bro does not have money.
Oscar?
Rust away.
No.
They have a point, Kate Walker. However, our train...
Hey, that's not...
The problem is also...
Whatever.
No.
You should take a look around the station.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive...
Of course.
In a...
No. Alright, yeah, he's not helpful. I can't imagine dumping wine on the eggs is gonna do anything. I mean, at this point, I am kind of stuck, so I'm gonna go up there and try it, but if it does something, then that's stupid. So it's definitely not gonna do anything. I don't understand what it could possibly do. Yeah, I didn't think so. Somehow I didn't think so. I think I'm gonna check out by the wall again. I haven't been back there since the start of the stream, and like maybe now that I have a better sense of what's going on in the game, I'll notice something. Like, there's nothing here, right? Just a weird, destroyed village that our university is in. These stairs are weird, but they don't seem like they do anything right now. Maybe they'll lead up to the train once we tow the train forward, that kind of thing. And there's my favorite screen, this one here. This is also nothing. So yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I think I'm in big trouble. I guess I could try giving the... I guess the one thing, this is my last thing, and if it's not this, then I'm gonna have to give up, I think. I did not try giving the wine to the three guys. Maybe if I give the three guys wine, they'll be willing to trade for it. Nothing about the train itself. I can't climb up these stairs and there's like a toolkit in there or something, right? No. It's not like I do kind of wonder, do we take a, because there's all these bones as well. A thought I had is like, what if you gotta grab a bone from one of the skeletons and then use that to kind of like as your extending thing. That doesn't seem like that's it. And I can't hook them, and I can't wind them either.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing.
A little.
They are kept.
Nor true.
Are you sure you want me to mend your bandstand?
It appears to me that you are in.
Don't think for.
It is currently the.
That idea of the station.
It's
Do you?
Absolute.
a poison.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, thank.
And thank.
Yeah, I think I'm toast here. There's just something I'm missing in some room somewhere. Maybe one of the doors unlocked when I got the wine or something. Like, this guy said that he had converted his lab into where they make the wine, but maybe, like, I haven't seen his lab. Maybe his lab is open after he said that. And it's like some door
Professor?
somewhere here.
What is it?
It wasn't really my intention.
That's not
I'm
new.
not altogether sure.
Not
The-
Are you see?
So
However,
I feel I've lost.
oh my dear child, you've chosen your.
It's a lecture.
Oh, yes and no. More specifically,
I'll leave.
sorry.
Like, what's the point of this screen if his door is just always gonna be locked?
No point.
Can you use the hook to, like, pick locks? Hang on. No. No, but I don't know. That's where I'm at this point. I'm gonna check that locked door in the lecture hall, and when it isn't anything, then I give up. It's weird that we can walk in, like, this whole room exists, and we can walk down there, and none of it does anything, and we can come over here, and this is just a locked door.
No point.
It's a lot of stuff for them to render, for it all to do literally nothing. But there's just nothing interactive in this room at all. It is on the UHS. I looked there yesterday. And I'm going there again now. Find game. Syberia. Let's see. Nah, the dude in the chair, you can't talk to him. See, like, there's no... He's just environment. The balance, yup, we need the egg. How can I reach the egg? I need a tool to grab it. Have I seen anything like that lying in the lab? Where is the laboratory? It is at the end of the hallway. How do I get inside? You need to make Professor Pons open the door. If I covered, yup. What? What? Oh. Okay, how? I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. Alright. Alright, I just didn't even realize that that was an option. We're going back to the train. It kind of makes sense. I just did not at all realize that this was an option. That, you know what you do? You come back here, and we
I don't
are...
need that for the time
Wait,
being.
what? No, I do need that. Hold up.
And if I
What?
were to watch...
No, I do actually need that. Excuse me, maybe I have to go do some dialogue option shit, and then it'll let me take it. But apparently you need to bring that mammoth to someone, and that's how you progress this section. Well, so glad I walked all the way over here. Takes like 8 minutes to walk 3 screens in this game. We're going all the way back to the professor, I think. I think there's something I have to ask the professor about that I definitely did ask him about before. But I think what's going to happen is that his story is going to suddenly change for no reason now that I have the wine. And that will then enable me to pick up the mammoth, which I'm not allowed to pick up before. And then showing him the mammoth will make him unlock the laboratory. And then once I've got lab access, there are items in there that I'll just use to beat this whole thing. And that'll kind of crack the whole thing open, I think is what's going to happen.
Do excuse, Professor.
What is it?
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir
I'm pretty
of
sure
a
I asked
very
him about
unusual
Hans. Maybe I
factory.
asked everyone
My
other than
company is
him
in
about
charge of
Hans.
negotiations
I
for
might
the
have made that
takeover of this
mistake as
factory.
well.
At last word...
Syberia. Ah, Syberia.
Said what?
You mentioned a name.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg.
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans.
Wow, damn.
At the time, we were
Okay,
both
okay,
students.
Professor
Well,
Pons.
sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like...
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all question.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed...
A doll?
Yes. He kept talking.
Yeah, so if I had seen this text, actually this... I guess if you see this text, this whole thing where he's like, there's a mammoth doll, it's really important, a super important mammoth. I simply must see that mammoth. Like, then I would go get the mammoth. I think I literally just didn't ask him about Hans. I think I just never asked him.
Is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today,
I think I thought that I had asked him everything, but I hadn't.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe
Which
making it up?
is like,
You said yourself he didn't
I
seem
think
to
one of
have
the
all
problems
his
I had last
mental
time too.
facilities intact.
No,
I think
that's
yesterday I
impossible.
made the same
Hans couldn't
mistake
have
where I
made
just
a
thought I
story
had
like
done
that.
something that I
The doll is a
hadn't.
sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Alright, well,
Sorry?
I'm gonna go get you that mammoth then, maybe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save here so that if like something is wrong, I don't have to walk all the way back. I can just load back. If I still don't have mammoth taking privileges, I can just load back to him and keep talking. And yeah, you're right, under the skin. Ageless. It's got me thinking, you know? Really makes you think. Ageless. Drawing pictures of mammoths. Please let me take the mammoth. Yes, okay. I get bored after 15 minutes and pull up a walkthrough. I mean, it's not that like, like this is just that. I'm really tripping over my words here, but this is just a problem that I have where I just, like, obviously you ask every character everything you can possibly ask them in an adventure game. That's like playing video games 101, but I just get mixed up about whether or not I've done that, where I think I have when actually I haven't. And then, or you know, more generally, there are some things that I'll really be fully convinced, like I'll think of it, you know, I'll be like, oh yeah, I already tried that, that didn't work. And then they'll be like, no, actually, that's exactly what you do. And somehow I just convinced myself that I tried that even though I didn't. And like no amount of notes or paying attention or anything is gonna save me. I'm just kind of stupid like that, and I just have these problems. Um, I had to look up 2 things yesterday, and one of them was just like an interaction that I didn't think of. Fair enough. And the other one was literally just press this button, and I was so convinced I had pressed the button, even though I hadn't, I guess. And somehow, messing with all of the buttons on that console, I was just like somehow perfectly aligning things so that I was never pressing the button when the rest of the console was in the right state. So even though I pressed the button a million times over, I only ever did it with the rest of the console in the wrong position, and I never did it with it in the obvious right position, even though I had it in the obvious right position most of the time. I don't know, it
I
just...
have brought you something that
I don't
should
even
be
know
of
how that
interest to you.
happened. I don't know how... I don't even know.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh my God.
That's
It's in my
exciting.
hands. It
There,
exists. It really exists.
some serious progress being
Please,
made on
please
the
do
Moonlight
excuse me.
Syndrome translation on
deeply
PS1.
moved.
You see, your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
Pretty
This is
cool.
incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone
Give
number
me
and
your
I will call you
telephone
the moment
number.
my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
So now we've got lab access, and somewhere in here ought to be some stuff. Go ahead and take that. Okay, there's nothing else in here. I'm convinced of it now. Get the, what am I, what did I just get? I got the test tube holder and the Yangala cola powder. What? Yangala cola powder. All right. That's for something, I guess. No, Kate's luggage did make it onto the train. It is on the train somehow. I don't know when it got onto the train, but it did. Hot swap between hotspots by like pressing the D-pad or something. I mean, I would have no problem. I think that this game's controls are like weirdly terrible for some reason. I literally think that if you just replace them with like the tank controls from Resident Evil, it fixes everything. But as it stands, the controls are really not good. But I think that literally you could just like literally just pull like a Roller Coaster Tycoon Xbox port and I would be fine with it. I would be more fine with it. Like, just give me the mouse cursor. Just straight port of the PC version. Left analog stick for the mouse. A for left click. B for right click. Bam. I think that, like, obviously that's not, like, perfect, but I would be totally cool with that. Where am I going? Right. I can get the egg now with the test tube holder. I can now reach the egg. It's super exciting. Man, I'm just like clicking around the Universal Hint System website because it fascinates me with how old it is. For some reason, they sell software for reading their website, and you can buy it for Palm OS in the year 2025 for $15. What a strange old website. When was this? When did they last update this site? Like, what is the most recent game that they've added? I'm curious about it. Well, their most recent review is from 2009. I think. Let's see. Our newest hint, Blackwell 1 Legacy, is their newest hint, apparently. General game info. Let's see, when did that come out? 2006. So they might not have any games newer than 2006. Also, I've literally never heard of this before. Oh, they did get a game from 2014. Okay. All right, egg. Bam. I bet that we're gonna need to use the hook in here somewhere. It's a really cool point and click. I've never heard of it. It was written by someone named Dave Gilbert, who, like, any relation? I think no relation to the other Gilbert. Dave Gilbert, personal life. No mention of a relationship to the other more famous adventure game Gilbert here. Ron Gilbert. I guess the moral of the story is if you want to make a good adventure game, your name should be Gilbert. I'm not sure I would want these guys in the courtyard of my university playing, like, sad music all day. Like, but there we go. Now those guys will give me my $100. It's weird that you have to balance an egg to get in there. I mean, couldn't Kate just like kind of like hold down the scale a little bit with one arm and then turn the wheel with the other? It's a very defeatable mechanism. There's oh yeah, this reminds me. Hang on. I have to go find this now. I saw this yesterday. Oh, I can't find it again. It's gonna be in my history.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have
Yeah,
a little problem.
check this out.
A little problem, a little problem.
This has
Everyone
nothing to
little
do with
problems
anything.
now, you know.
They are kept to
But
oneself.
speaking
and
of
they don't stop
eggs
the world from
and
turning.
things shown off in
Nor trains
Imagina, that
from
being
leaving stations.
Amerizone, I was doing more Imagina research yesterday and discovered an excellent video about eggs. And I feel like something like this would have been better. The egg contraption from this video maybe could have opened the door.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
Alright, I'm gonna leave with my train. I somehow think we're not even close to leaving with my train, but
And
okay.
while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as
Wait, I
possible.
managed to turn around in the middle of the cutscene. That was in the cutscene.
Here we are, busy.
Already?
Thank you.
You can
And
just
thank-
get Kate to turn her back on these people in the middle of them talking to you. It's an incredible video. I like it a lot. But that's the sort of thing that was happening at Imagina in France. And then also people were showing off their cool video games. It's because it was, so Imagina was like a, think like SIGGRAPH, but French. That's what Imagina was in the 90s. And so if you look it up, you can find a lot of weird ass videos like this of people showing off their like fancy 3D computer generated graphics stuff back in the 90s. And they also showed off games there. And this whole thing is semi-relevant because it was either Syberia or I think it was Amarzone won an award at Imagina in like 1999 or something like that. So Amarzone was shown off there alongside weird ass videos like this. I've always wanted to. There's not like a good.
Hey there.
It's
On the
really
road.
bugged me. They sold VHS tapes and laser discs of
Hello, young lady.
of the videos from Imagina. They sold those back in the day, but as far as I can tell, they're not on YouTube and they're not on archive.org, and it's like really rare that one goes up for sale on eBay. I would love to like collect those tapes and like get them online because I feel like they're probably sick as fuck. There's all kinds of weird like Imagina adjacent stuff on YouTube, but I don't think any of the actual tapes are on there.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage.
Oh, I don't
I'll
just
leave it-
ask about money. I have to. It's a weird minor interest of mine. Someday.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
It toss the money across onto the boat. It's like we're doing a hostage negotiation. Like, now throw me the money. Don't come any closer.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman. I'm not the only one around here. We pleased to do deal with you. Now,
Well, I don't have
you
the
open
key.
lock or we no help
I think
you.
we might just be stuck
Why
again
didn't
because I
you
don't have
manage
the
to open
key.
them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Na, wat pensi då, syster? Die kleine madam.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh,
It is
how terrible approach.
$100
Kaput.
in
Now
coins,
that is
so
annoying.
unless
What are you
it's
gonna do
like
next?
the
We
Sacagawea
wait
dollar
repair man.
coin,
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look.
you know,
There must be some way of releasing
there's
the
gonna
opening
be a lot of
mechanism.
coins in that bag.
Key. Seller always
Oh, do they
keep
have the key, or are they
for
just gonna
lock.
give me the key? Okay, perfect. It would really suck if that key fell in the water.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. I still have this hook. I wonder if I played the PAL version of this, is it dollars? Or are they using, like, euros? It doesn't make sense that they're doing this in dollars.
Hello?
Kay, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
The euro
No,
only became
I suppose
currency
I won't.
Europe-wide in 2002, though it was tested in
big
Greece for a year
charity
before
show
that. Interesting.
organized by-
They
oh,
beta tested the
well,
euro.
something or other.
I've never,
Anyway,
never heard that
they
before.
got him singing a couple of
Yeah, I don't know.
repertoire,
Maybe
and in
in that
end,
case, maybe they just
he
went with
asked me to
dollars so
go
that they
up
could
on
use the same
stage with
currency
him.
in every country. This game did
That,
mention
me,
francs,
your
and
monkey on stage
the
in front
debt
of
that the
thousands
Vorarlberg
of
factory
people.
had racked up
Wow, I would
was
have
was
loved
in
to have been there.
francs.
Not too emotional,
Um,
I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the
So I
proper
think
dress
we're
on. But
still
Frank
pre-Euro, I
promised me he'd see
guess.
to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little.
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them
I'll look out for them, Ma.
will see.
Random mom phone call. I wonder if the phone calls are ever gonna amount to anything, or if it's just like a world building thing that you just sometimes get random phone calls from characters you've never met before who just tell you things that don't matter. It's interesting. Alright, I'm in. Yeah, the cell reception out here is great. We're like in the middle of nowhere. We were in the middle of nowhere in the French Alps, and now we're in the middle of nowhere in like Germany or something. And yet we get great reception. Wait.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Instructions are written in a language.
The instruction.
Maybe now if I do the phone call, it'll work. 2, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 4, 2. Send it.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center.
Press the number sign.
If you are
We're
using
controlling
the
that one. Press 4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you
I
want
think I'm pressing 2 here.
you want to lower the water level to confirm your choice. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently
No. Alright. Hang on, we're trying again. Maybe I want to raise the water level. 2, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 4, 2. Sendo.
welcome.
Number sign.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the If you want to
Apparently, we maybe want to raise the water level.
you want to raise the water level in the Barrackstadt lock?
No, wait, I don't want to raise the water level in the lock. That's wrong.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available.
Please operate the lock system manually. Maybe I gotta go ask the boat people about, like, what number you press. There's nothing about
That looks broke.
the numbers themselves, right? Like, I can't... Oh, it's gonna be 4, 2, star. It's just the numbers you punch into the phone. Man, I love a good lock. Maybe the boat people. Do I have to tell them to come in here now? A long time ago, we were, my family, we were, like, on a vacation in upstate New York, and my mom insisted on taking us on some kind of, like, lock tour, where we were on a boat that went through a number of locks up there somewhere for, like, 2 hours, and it was the most boring thing ever, and ever since then, we've made fun of the lock boat experience.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband said... Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks
I'm
work.
pretty familiar
So
with
guide your
locks.
boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
They're not that fun in real life.
Das ist eine echte Ladies.
What did your husband say?
You, hurry up!
Okay.
The numbers were left side for location and right side for the water level. Let me look at that again. Oh, yeah, because there was the compass on the... I see what you mean. Alright, check this. Behold. 4. Oh, yeah, okay, like that. Like, this thing right here is some kind of scale for water level. Like, this is the gate in the center, and then that's the water level inside, outside, and okay, yeah. They do kind of come up with a few different ways to, like, kind of try to indicate what you're supposed to be doing, so that maybe if you don't notice one thing, you notice a different thing. You know, Under the Skin, that video kept getting recommended to me, so it became one of those videos that I refused to click on out of principle. So no, I never watched it. He has to go through a bunch of locks. I'm just kind of like that. It's not for any reason that makes sense, but I'm just kind of like that. I do fall prey to the algorithm plenty of times. Like, if you think about it, how do you find anything to watch? The answer is probably YouTube told you to watch it and you did. But sometimes I'm just not that interested in something and it won't go away. And that's when it becomes like a, out of principle, I'm never clicking on that type of thing. I don't know, maybe the thumbnail is annoying, or I don't like the way the title is. I really hate, this has become the meta on YouTube in the last couple of years, and I do understand it, but I also hate it. People who like change the title and thumbnail of the video constantly. I hate like seeing shit and then it's like, wait a minute, I recognize you. You're just trying to trick me into clicking this shit that I already decided I didn't want to click on. Like, it just, that bugs me. That bugs me. Oh, the hook is gonna be for towing the of course the hook is for towing the train. What else did I think the hook was gonna be for?
It must be really neat.
Oh, stick to boot. I don't forget.
Excuse me, my husband say he like his barge and he not like your trade. Do not. Sure. I'll leave you to it.
So wait, how do I get them to? Maybe now I hand them the hook. No.
Hey there, Dot.
I do still need you to tow my.
What do we do now to?
Mademoiselle Takatak.
Yeah.
What did your
Yeah,
husband say?
it's to try to find the correct thumbnail and video title that have the best, you know, click-through rate. You know, that was being done manually for a while, but now it's an automated feature where you can A/B test a number of thumbnails and things like that. But to me, I feel like they're trying to trick me.
If that's going to work.
Looks like something's missing. Perhaps a hook? Bam. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to the lab at some point to get that mammoth back. We're going way out here, but I'm gonna have to walk all the way back, I think, at some point. But yeah, even though we're in, like, the ruins of an abandoned German village or something, we've still got pretty good cell reception, so I definitely would've, if I were the cell company, I definitely would've, like, wanted to sponsor this game.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is
Oh.
Professor Pond. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukon at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Alright, I guess I'm going all the way back. I said, you know, at some point I'm gonna have to go back, now. That point is now. Maybe the mammoth is like the One Ring, and he's gonna be like, you know, I think I'm gonna keep this mammoth just for a moment longer. There's gonna be a struggle with pawns to get our mammoth back.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson.
Man, nobody is at this lecture. It's like 5 people here to learn about the
My
Yukol
young
people.
friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Siberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have
Unfavorable,
limited the size
generally.
of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. And curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis.
Semicolon.
No doubt about it.
The professor
Mammoths
is
started to
fancy.
drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself,
The professor's showing like 3D renders as photographs here.
Yukol forebears managed
Look,
to
here's
tame
the proof of
mammoths.
it.
Prehistoric man uses little imagination.
I've opened it in
He draws
Blender.
what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth.
It's gonna be
through the
because the
centuries.
mammoths did not
As
go
incredible as
extinct.
it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century
Wait, what?
to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin
To
for
feed themselves on
clothing and
mammoth
shelter.
meat up until the start of the
The ivory
century.
craftwork industry is still
But
flourishing. It would appear
how
that
old
to
is that
preserve
meat?
ancestral
Like,
customs,
hold up.
the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number
If
of
they're
frozen mammoth
if they're
carcasses
saying
that
that
were
yeah, they're
carefully
extinct,
preserved in
the
the ice
mammoths
of
are
the Siberian
extinct, but
tundra,
also
they have been
yeah,
able
they're
to
still
live
yeah,
longer off
wait.
this
They've been able to
enormous
live off this
countryside for
enormous
almost
freezer
30
stock for
centuries.
almost 30
Plausible
centuries.
as this explanation may seem,
What?
it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths
They
and
use
legends that lead
1970s
tribal
meat stretching
origins
techniques.
at
Oh
all.
no.
We have to take their stories at face
Are they
value.
making mammoth jello
Mere tales
molds?
to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian Ice Ark is a very good example, and you are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously
Okay.
preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care.
And they live on a cool
The
island.
on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia.
I mean, that's kind of like what we did with like
bisons,
bisons, I think, or buffalo or whatever. I think there's a difference between those two things, and everyone gets them mixed up. But like, I think we hunted the bison to near extinction, and they lived on because like a handful of farmers just kept a couple for fun up in like the mountains or some shit, and then eventually the whole population recovered from there.
The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the
So I guess you could do it with
exploitation,
mammoths.
disdain,
You
and
could do it with
humiliation
mammoths
people
too.
had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yukol population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukols have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukols have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Cool lecture. Was Kate the one changing the slides? She was standing next to the projector. I'll see if he'll give me back the mammoth now. Oh. Wait, what have I done? The Legend of Ivory Ark. The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. 50 summers. The arc. Wait, there's an arc. Hang on. This sudden climactic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far north Siberian wastes. It is said that the Yukol peoples decided to follow Noah's example and build an enormous ark to preserve the mammoth's existence. They lived in symbiosis with the pachyderm, which was the heart of their religious worship. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukol clans. Was to take the animals to other lands with pastures more befitting their survival. The Ark returned to its starting point. The Yukols were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. The clansmen believed this was a mysterious sign from the gods, and they ate mammoths in a memorable feast. It was memorable. They had a good time. 1 week later, the Ark set sail again. And 50 years later, so they send people out on this boat, and then everyone dies, and then some frozen mammoths come back. That's what's happening. This mystery continued for a millennia, each time the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appearing out of nowhere. Benevolent offering from their dead companions who were believed to have perished on the Ark's first voyage, and some kind of horrendous maritime... I thought we didn't know anything about these people. The professor is like, we know nothing about them other than that they sometimes trade us furs. And then it's like, well, here's a detailed account of their history and beliefs, and here's what they're doing. For centuries, nothing changed the Ark's mysterious cycle. Only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time, until one day the Ark returned earlier than expected and it was empty. The Yukols were dumbfounded and utterly confused. The spirits had forsaken them. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearances had in fact increased and maintained there was still hope as long as the Ark continued its return journeys from the unknown. Some elder Yukols boasted having seen it several times, but thenceforth, each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yukols. The belief became superstition and the reality became legend. Alright. According to you, at least. What? Wait, hold up. What the
Professor, it's me. I've come
Kate
to pick
just
up the mammoth
casually
doll.
clipping through
Is
reality
waiting for
there.
you there, Miss Walker.
Don't worry.
With pleasure.
I'll leave.
Sorry?
Alright, gimme mammoth. So now we can hopefully get them to tow the train and be out of here. Well, I think we did get towed. We got towed, and now we're gonna... Now we've moved up to where, like, the wind-up machine is. So we're gonna be able to wind up the train and then get going. It's so weird. Like, why is there no explanation offered for the ruined city in the background of this area? It is what it is. It's how it be. Gonna put the mammoth back and also play the
Everything
Oh.
okay?
Yes, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
All right. Cool. And that can go on that spot. And then this can go here. Where's my mammoth? Going back on the dedicated mammoth pedestal. It is nice that they have a wind-up machine. Hans was very forward-thinking. That he was like, we're gonna build a train, and the train's gonna need winding stops at like all these different places. Hans came prepared. Weird bespoke train infrastructure everywhere he goes.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrackstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see
Station
it, there are trees
aviary.
And birds everywhere.
That's
It's so weird here.
what a weird. I don't know. Something about that line delivery. With a
I don't
weird
think so.
station
In fact, the train I'm
aviary.
traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar's an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me
Is
who's
Kate
in it.
gonna
And while
like
I'm
get a
trying to come to
divorce with
grips
this guy
strange
over the
towns,
phone
you, my darling,
over
are
all
sitting
of
at home
this?
on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when
Kate's
you
kind
calm
of the
down.
problem here
I was
too.
perfectly
Like,
calm before I picked up your call. I only
why
wanted
is
a
she
few
so
words
mean?
of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
No, not the door. Shit. Ah. That's actually not that bad.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Oscar, if you...
Everything is ready. Take your seat,
Alright.
Kate Walker. We are leaving.
Area 2 complete, I guess.
Okay.
We're going through the wall that protects these people from all of the horrible things on the other side of the wall. It was a weird way they put it. It's like there's gonna be like a Chernobyl exclusion zone on the other side of this wall or something. With like big monsters. Wait, did we actually go anywhere, or we just... Is the train in motion? Where did I... We're just here now. Wait, what? We're just here now. The train didn't... Okay, no, we're not done with this area. I think I have to open the gate. Probably on the other side of, on the other side of the stairs. Yeah, Area 3. Train is now over here. Area 1 was French Alps, and Area 2 has been Germany, so there's like a big gap there. You know, we're on a grand, you know, globe-trotting adventure here, and if Area 3 was just the next town over, that would be a little bit underwhelming.
What are you doing there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
You gotta be
And you
fucking
wouldn't know
kidding
where
me,
I could
dude.
get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Okay, it's just you. It's just you. Give me the visa.
I don't suppose...
Your non-supposition is correct, Kate Walker.
But you are the guard at the post. Give me the fucking visa. What is this?
Oscar, the automaton that drives this train will be really impatient to leave.
Yes, Kate.
And it's weird, because sometimes...
Please refrain from attributing human
You do realize, don't you, Oscar, that by preventing me from continuing this journey...
Procedure requires an exit visa.
God, I think I'm going crazy.
That is not a requirement, Kate Walker. Only an exit visa is necessary.
Alright,
Do you
alright,
realize, my
well.
good man, that as a lawyer charged with an important matter of inheritance, I could sue you for
I
obstructing
don't think that's a
justice?
thing you can sue someone for. That's a
We
criminal
still need an exit
charge.
visa in any case.
Okay.
Yes.
Kate Walker's a very funny character. I like her.
I wonder how that works.
I have to get an exit visa, and they're supposed to be... Can I like, go back here? Can I just like, yeah, we're just gonna go behind him and like hit him over the head with my wine bottle. And then while he's passed out, I just write myself a visa. It's locked.
Point. It's locked.
I don't know. It's a good bit. If I'm writing this game, you know, if there's like 5 areas, let's say, at the end of every area, we have to deal with Oscar's bullshit to get back on the train. And by the end, we just like throw Oscar into a river or something. This needs to end with us just overriding Oscar. And just being like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm so tired of this.
What do you mean?
That's what I would do. By like the 4th time, Oscar is like, no, I cannot open this gate, Kate Walker.
Last time we called, that's all.
It's just like, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my cool on Oscar at that point.
Like Dan has a down in the dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead and his eyes missed up and his eyebrows kind of creased together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case
At the end, we just learn how to operate the train ourselves, and then just like leave him. Leave him at the station.
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office.
I think that when Hans Vorarlberg hit his head on a rock, he became Yukel.
When are you coming back?
The Yukel switch in his brain flipped, and he became the Yukel people.
Call us again real soon, and be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try. No point.
No point. It's locked. This building looks like it came out of mist. The exterior of like this specific building. Mistian. Oh, here we go. Here's what the wine's for. Wine bottle.
I haven't got time to have a drink.
Sure I do. Sure I do. I guess not.
Look, broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Nice. I can't do anything else here, I think. I could just focus in on the tree. Reenacting the Titanic bow scene. You know, now that you mention it. Are there buttons on the wall here? It's just getting me door. Oh, there's a dude here. There's a guy. I thought I was alone.
Thank you, sir.
His head is so perfectly blocked by
Captain
the... Okay.
Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Bergstadt border post, at your service, madam.
Bird. Ask him about the bird.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Dangerous? What exactly
I've got
do you
Oscar
mean,
with me.
Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my
The horseman
telescope.
stationed yonder
One particular horseman
is
stationed yonder. He's
a log.
scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be.
Who's the enemy? Like, if we're...
He knows that I know.
Can I get like a Siberia universe world map here? Because if we're in like Germany or something, are they just like spying on like who would that be? And we're going out to Russia. It'd be, the enemy would be like Poland here or something.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
Don't mind me if...
Please, madam.
Well, the horseman is just a log. Confirmed, like hard confirmed, it's a log.
Strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
I don't know, I guess maybe we just tell him that. Maybe I gotta get him drunk and that's what the wine's for.
Captain Malatesta.
I need a visa to cross...
Indeed. This...
And why not?
It's far too dangerous.
Captain, I can assure you that your enemy horseman is in fact simply a dead tree.
A tree? But that's totally ridiculous. I can tell you have never seen a Cossack before in your life.
How long has this Cossack been spying on your wall?
For a long time. Yes, a very long time. But they could attack at any moment. We simply cannot tell.
And he's been in the same position the whole time?
Cossacks are soldiers, miss. They're capable of great resistance and persistence in the face of adversity.
Alright.
Don't mind.
So he's not buying it. And he has like an 8-second long animation of him walking back there. Maybe now we hit him with the wine bottle. And then also he won't drink the wine unless we disguise it as Coke. So there, now we've like poisoned his wine, it looks like. That's some sketchy ass wine, dude, with like the green hue to it.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss.
We haven't poisoned it, we've just disguised it as Yangola Cola or whatever.
By the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
I mean, maybe the, like, I don't know what this stuff is. He's agreeing to just drink wine. So maybe it's some kind of, like, actual poison that we've put in there.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss. It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated.
Wait, we're just ratting out the...
Well.
Yeah. After saying we wouldn't tell anyone about their secret wine operation.
It is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous. Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic?
I'm not sure what
How
that
could I have been so
the cola
wrong for
powder
so long?
did.
The enemy was only...
Like, what would have happened if I
tree.
didn't put that in there?
I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes after all.
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you a visa to cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
This visa better be good enough. I mean, it is, but beyond the ramparts, conditions for journeys into the Eastern Territories are filled with uncertainty and reputed to be hazardous. As a consequence, the Wall authorities cannot guarantee the physical safety of the traveler and decline all responsibility in the event of any incident. Okay.
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor, you understand?
You have my promise, Captain. Oscar, can't...
Yorick?
Okay.
Yes.
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
Alright, cool.
Have a good journey, Kate Walker.
So, can we go now?
Indeed. We are already very late, Kate Walker.
So that ought to be area 2 complete then, for real this time. Just a little bit of a detour to go use up the rest of my items on that guy.
You know, Oscar, you might not think so, but I also know a thing or two about procedure. And that's one bit of procedure I'm not going to forget about easily.
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Yes, for once we're going to do things as I wish. Here you go, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now, please return to your seat, Kate Walker.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately, Oscar.
You know, when I was like transferring this game over onto my Xbox, I noticed that this has one of the larger file sizes of any of the games I've played so far. It was like, I think somewhere in like the 3s of gigabytes. Usually most of Xbox games are still like small enough that they could have fit on the GameCube. But this one was up in the 3s somewhere. So it was using most of the DVD, and I was wondering why. This game has a ton of FMV in it, a lot of pre-rendered stuff going on. So, I get it now. It's all like pretty good looking too, it's not overly compressed. Yeah, that's, on the GameCube, FMVs look like complete fucking, like, Sega CD pixel type shit. It's, like, pretty bad. How hard they had to compress a lot of FMV to get it to all fit in a lot of those games. Whereas this looks, like, pretty good. Just, like, really good 3D rendering work in general, but you know, also it's not compressed to shit, good resolution and all. So that's actually area 2 done. I guess we have time. I guess I'll just start on area 3 today. Not getting off that way. We are now in, like, to whoever said a little while ago, hopefully the next area is less, like, sad looking or dreary looking or whatever someone said. Sorry, I think it's only getting worse. I think it's only getting worse, actually. We're now in, like a Russian coal mine or something. Let me just check everything else before we head in there. I think the game will just get increasingly miserable. Ah, Kate Walker.
Oscar, what's going on? Why has the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker. As for the question pertaining to our geographical location...
And look at the, like, the weird wavy glass panels.
We better get looking for a winding
That's pretty
machine
cool.
right here, Oscar. I hope that this place actually has
Oh yeah, you were right under the skin. It has to be wound up.
That I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive. My
It is
joints might
actually a
corrode
spring-loaded train.
Right. Let's see. Okay, let's try looking up.
Is there something wrong, Kate Walker? Are you uncomfortable? Are the passenger facilities on this train substandard? I shall draw up a...
No, Oscar, everything's fine, I assure... Gosh, it's really gloomy here. I wonder where on earth I'm going to find a winding machine.
I have total confidence in you, Kate Walker.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, you couldn't make a little...
You are...
Let's hope Hans Varlberg once lived here as well. Maybe he planned for his locomotive's unplanned stop and installed a winding machine as well. Otherwise, it's not looking...
Yeah, the subtitle was totally different there.
Do not forget that Hans Vorarlberg is a genius in the true sense of the word.
But is he a genius with a sense of forward planning?
We will find that out when we...
My God, Oscar. We just keep stopping.
Simply wind up the spring and we
Simply
can set off
wind up the
immediately.
spring.
From your mouth? See if
Not
she's-
knowing that he is sending me on like a 3-hour long puzzle sequence. Thanks, Oscar. Oh, there's a little bed in here. Comfy. This is actually an incredibly uncomfy place. We got a 4th one of those and a map pointing to our big dude's like right Achilles heel. And a key. Achilles tendon, really.
That's going to work.
And that's going in there. And it is still not working. Ah. What did I do? Okay. And I'm gonna have to play, I think, at least one more Jedi, like Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast game on Xbox. I think there's one more that I have to do. I did one on the GameCube, and I am kind of not looking forward to that. Academy has better level design. I was it, like, my problem with it wasn't that I didn't have the lightsaber. It was I didn't like Oh, hang on, are we just winding this? Are we just gonna go? Was this the whole area? There's no way. There's all that stuff. There's like doors and things, but hey, there we go. Wound it, nice and easy. Now he's gonna be like, ah, but before we leave, you will need a visa, and then I'm gonna have to go find the signer for the visa. I can't go that way. Why not? Oh, there's like a ground connected part of the ladder. That's why. Better level design will be nice, though. I really wasn't into...
Hey, you there!
I really wasn't into the level design. That was my main problem. They're like so gigantic and maze-like that it's just... playing it was a real chore. The game that's at the top of my dread list is definitely probably Daisen Ryaku 7. I mean, maybe not, because we might not spend that long on it, but...
That door is locked. I've got to find a...
You know, something like that, or Liberty or Death, or not Liberty or Death, that's what Spike's playing right now. What's that other one? Shattered Union, potentially. That one that's like a World War II stealth RTS as well. It's a little questionable. Well, I think they stole my boy. He's not there anymore. Roller Coaster Tycoon as well, because I don't know what I'm doing for it still. I feel like we talk about it a lot and just throw out all of the potential solutions, and then I'm like, yeah, those are all things I could do, and then I just still don't make a decision, you know? I think they stole my boy.
My God, Oscar!
Ah.
Oscar, talk to me!
Wait, did they steal his face? Wait, what if... They stole his face? That's kind of fucked up looking. That's creepy. And yeah, San Andreas is still the plan for the final game. But yeah, for Roller Coaster Tycoon, the way I see it, the chances are, or the options are, we could, 1, do every scenario, 2,
Are you okay?
do all the scenarios
Why, it
from
is
the original
absolutely
base game,
intolerable, and
or 3, just do like
indescribable.
2 or 3 scenarios and then call it.
I have
You
been
know,
attacked.
What do you
the
mean
way
you've
I
been
see it, those are our
My
options.
hands! I no longer have them! They have been stolen!
All scenarios would
You haven't
firmly
got
be
any
over 100
hands.
hours,
Who
though,
did
is
this?
the thing.
What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a
Heinous?
barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker?
Okay, they didn't
Tell
steal
me
his face,
exactly
they
how
just
it
wrapped
happened.
up his face.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork.
They stole his
I was
hands.
just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be
What's
a good
wrong with
idea
100 hours of Roller Coaster Tycoon is that there's no fast forward because it's Roller Coaster Tycoon 1.
Arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I
So
had the chance
you
to
set up
defend
your
myself.
winning Roller
I
Coaster
wanted to call
Tycoon
out, but
Park,
my attacker gagged
and then
me
you just
before I
sit
could
there and
emit
look
the
at it
slightest
for like
sound.
45 minutes until the
Then he
mission
dismantled
completes
my
itself.
hands with a terrifying
And
pair
that's
of pliers.
every scenario.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real barbarian.
We
I
were
tell you.
talking about
He
doing
had
like,
bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul
might be a
odors.
lizard man that
He
we're
was
dealing
a
with.
monster, Kate Walker, a real monster, and he had.
Like we were talking about maybe,
Oscar, please, calm
I feel like
down.
we might almost
Everything's
be
going
just
to be
like too
all
late for
right.
this at this point. Just like streamers choosing Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then just doing like Roller Coaster Tycoon's days. And every Tuesday I would just play a scenario at the start of the stream, and then we would do whatever I'm doing after that. And if we just did that every Tuesday for like 2 years, then I would eventually finish all of the scenarios. And like, that's a choice. That's a thing that I could do.
Anything else you remember, Oscar?
I have told you everything.
Right, Oscar. Let's go find this hand bandit.
How many are
This
there?
time we're not
Over
going to be such a
100.
pushover.
I'm pretty sure it's over
Kate Walker,
100.
Please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would so much prefer to stay here, just to be on the safe side.
I gotta double check. I did count at some point, but I forget the number.
Yeah, sure. Another good reason
Maybe
not to lend
at the
a...
end of the stream I'll go count them
I
up
mean,
again,
not
but
to
there's
help
like
me
a
out.
shitload of them. There's a lot.
Even an automaton deserves a little compassion. I have just been savagely assaulted. Oh, I can feel one of my spasms.
Okay, take a rest, Oscar. Right, Oscar? Let's...
Kate Walker, please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would so much prefer to stay here, just to be on the safe side. An engineer never abandons his train, after all.
Yeah, sure. Another good reason not to lend a...
Kate Walker, even an automaton deserves a...
Okay. How old do you think...
How old? Such monsters are ageless.
I think he must have been an older man. Someone with a soft spot for automaton.
I'm afraid I don't quite...
And what if it was Hans Vorarlberg himself?
It's
Kate
not.
Walker,
It's just
in
not.
spite of the
We haven't
respect
gotten to
which I hold
Syberia
you,
yet.
Permit me to say that such an idea is stupid. Hans Vorarlberg, my attacker. A father would never attack his offspring. Get a grip on yourself. I should point out in all modesty that my attacker must have had muscles to overcome an automaton of my build.
There's 81. Okay, it's 81
Right.
total.
Good luck.
That's how many there are then. 21 for the base game, 30 for each of the 2 included expansion pack. I think that, like, hold up. No, you know what we're gonna do? We're sorting this out right now. I'm gonna come back to Syberia in a moment, but we're sorting this out right now. I think there's more than that. And yes, I do actually have the game on my Xbox already. It's only a temporary derailing. This is a train game. We have to be used to these things. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Lower that a bit. A Chris Sawyer game. And Frontier. Alrighty, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24. Wait, I lost count. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, up to Future World. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 68, 69, nice. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I think there's 85, unless I miscounted, which I might have. I think there's 85. Because it's got 81 up through Loopy Landscapes, but then also the extra 4 from Real Parks and Extras. Bunch of stupid British parks in the Real Park section too. Oh yeah, so excited. What is Fort Anachronism? It's nothing. But yeah, literally, here it is. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon. I forgot how you zoom out. Yeah, there we go. It is Roller Coaster Tycoon in all possible ways. Anyway, I'm going back to Syberia. Oh, was one of those two, what the one in the middle was German. Okay. Alton Towers and Blackpool Pleasure Beach are both British. And like Chris Sawyer's British, so I just kind of made an assumption. At some point for Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, they did a Real Parks expansion with a bunch of like Six Flags parks. And they put Six Flags Great Adventure in, which is exciting to me. That's a New Jersey park. It's fun to see, like, well, it's actually, it's a bit funny to see that, like, I don't know, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is from, like, 2001 or something, and if you go there today, you will see that they have changed basically nothing in 25 years. The Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 build of it is still more or less pretty accurate. It is a very dated park. Actually, it's more accurate now because they demolished King Dakar, tallest roller coaster in the world, and they just tore it down for the memes. And that was not there for Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, because I remember when they built that. So it's actually more accurate now than it was a couple of years ago. The rides were already all named after DC Comic heroes. That was always a thing. Oh good, we get cell service down in the mines. This is an incredible cell phone. Okay, we really don't get good reception down here, actually.
I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Hey, can't talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
A mine? Kate, what? This dude, imagine being Dan.
If that's going to work.
Oh right, wait, I was gonna listen to my fourth cylinder. Hold up, back to the train.
dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the
Stalin, what?
I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so
That's
proud
good. I'm glad that your automatons are taking the place of workers, Hans.
to the improvement of people's lives.
Glory to the motherland and whatnot.
We've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Well, at this point, no more room for the cans, the cylinders or whatever. So I don't think I can interact with this machine right now. Yeah, it's just this, and I have... I'm assuming metal shears aren't gonna work here? No.
This thing's...
And that thing is super jammed.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
That looks like a ventilation duct. Well, I sure hope this isn't an actual maze section. I
It's too
would
dark to continue. I might lose my way.
be upset. It's too dark to continue. Okay. I need like a lantern or something, or to turn on the lights. Maybe? Can we like go over here? No. And we can't just continue with Oscar having no hands. Like he just can't, you know, can't like just cope, just like deal with it.
That door is locked. I've got to find another...
Gotta have his hands before we leave. I go, no, that's just like bringing me back to the door. I think this is just that though, like I'm already stuck. We've got a problem. There's nothing else in this room. I don't think there's anything else in here, but I'll check. And of the items that I brought with me on the train, it's just the mammoth, the cylinder record player thing, and the 4 cylinders, so nothing useful. Nothing up there. Oh. I feel like this is not a relevant phone call though. Like these phone calls just kind of come in at times. I don't think they're that
I
important.
can't talk to you now. I'm in a real hurry.
I wanted to say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
I'll call you back, Dan. I'm sorry.
This game's gonna end in a divorce, right? Like the Dan-Kate relationship is not good. Kate is not good to him.
I don't need to do that.
I don't need to do that? I feel like this is the thing that's gonna turn the lights on. Maybe you gotta... And that's a ventilation duct. Sure is.
It's too dark to continue. I might lose my way.
Maybe I'll just go ask Oscar everything again and see if I missed something. There's nothing on the train. As far as I know. And I can't get off the train on this side, so there's not like another side to the platform. I mean, I'll try taking the mammoth just from like a...
I don't need
Can I take that mammoth? No. And there's not... Maybe in my luggage there's a flashlight? Hold up. The luggage has been interactable for the entire playthrough and it has never done anything. Is it time to get the flashlight from the luggage? No.
How are you?
Apart from the fact that I am...
Who the heck would be interested?
Even though I say so myself.
You were attached to them, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate.
Don't you worry. Right, Oscar? Let's go.
Kate Walker.
Yeah, sure.
Kate.
Okay. Anything else?
I have told you...
How old are you?
How?
I'm a... And what?
Kate.
Do you know if you're attached?
As soon as he'd swiped my hat...
Well, at least that's one good piece.
What do you mean, intact? I am the train engineer. It was designed for me, and I for it. By maiming me in this brutal manner, the barbarian has also mutilated our locomotive.
Sure, okay. Could you...
That is strictly forbidden, Kate Walker. There is only one engineer, and that train engineer is me. I am sure you don't have a license or authorization or even a deputy engineer's permit.
Do you really think it's the right moment to get wrapped up in red tape?
Regulations are
Alright, so he's completely useless. Well... This sucks. Not sure what I could be missing. This place isn't that big. There's just not that much stuff here to miss. That's locked. There's not like another... Like if I... Nah, it just brings me to this door, which is nothing. Certified nothing door, because it's locked. And she said, I'll have to find another... Wait, can I use the pliers to open this door, potentially?
That door is locked.
No. I've got to find another way around. We can't, like, pry the door open with that. Can we use the pliers on the ventilation to, like, pry the bars and then, like, climb in there? I don't know if I tried that. I don't think I did. Yes, they are pliers. That's what it is. Oh, metal shears, actually, is what it is, not pliers. Completely wrong. So, like, yeah, we could use them to cut the bars on something.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
And I mean, it's got bars, but it's not doing anything. And this jammed, and this
That's going to work.
missing something. I've definitely, like, hugged the walls in here, and there's nothing I'm missing down here. Can't metal shears that. Don't need to pull that. Maybe there's something I can use it on. You know, I have an idea. I'll try to use the shears on the control panel for, like, the Soviet worker bot up here, and maybe we can, like, get my key back by, like, yanking it out of the machine with the shears, and then use the key on the machine down there to turn on the lights or something like that. Nope. Can't. There's not, like, something in the background that's secretly interactive, right? Nah, nothing. No, don't. Oh, shit. It's so punishing if she accidentally leaves the room. I had one more thing I wanted to try in there. Have to wait for her to go all up and down that ladder. I want to see, does this lead to anything? Yeah. Okay, that's what I was missing. And then we can use the shears to, like... We're just cutting a hole in the wall? That... I feel like that's pretty weird, but okay. Real casual Kate Walker. She just puts the shears back. Some serious breaking and entering skills from someone who supposedly upholds the law. Got the spark plug. That's gonna get me... That's probably gonna get me electricity downstairs, because we're gonna replace the thing, and then we're gonna pull the thing. And the lights are gonna turn on, probably.
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way. This is... some machinery. Wait, I'm not... Whatever. Close enough, I guess. She kind of wasn't really in... the elevator. But now if we look at the exhaust vent, it's still just a vent. Yo. Low poly rat confirmed. And there's a TV down here. TV's kind of spooky. I feel like we're about to be locked in the mines and forced to play a killing game. The staticky TV.
I don't need to do that.
Wait, there was something to interact with here. No, like... Where'd that go? Interact with that. This looks, looks complicated. Not really sure what I'm looking at. If I had a screwdriver, we could unscrew this. And then probably get up the ladder. Oh, that opened this. Okay, cool. Very cool. Well, you know what? I think I'm actually just gonna stop here for today. We've got mine access now, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on down there probably. I have to figure this out, and I've just spent like 3+ hours figuring other stuff out, and I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to figure even more stuff out right now, so I think I'm gonna call it here, and we'll pick this one up again tomorrow. The how long to beat on this, I think, is gonna be completely wrong. I looked at how long to beat for this the other day, and it is 9.5 hours, apparently. So unless we're like at the end of the game right now, and we're not in Syberia, so I kind of feel like this is not the end of the game. I think that the how long to beat gamers have got me completely destroyed on this one, it seems. I guess I'm just a really slow and bad adventure gamer.